Very interesting table in which you have the word Aron Barak, he was the president of the Supreme Court. Erev Rav makes Matityahu and leftists. All these three persons at the table, Aron Barak, you see just now, Minimalist Exodus, then best meeting of the leftists, then with Erev Rav makes Matityahu, who are against the Torah normally, and Samael, the evil force of Amalek, and the Supreme Court, Abagas, all of them are going to see just now, and we are going to show definitely statistical and best meeting, which is now accepted by the science. Now science accepts the Bible code, definitely condition, minimal best meetings and so on. So now you are going to see really in English exactly about this. I mean, the best meeting, the minimal, which is very, very important. By the way, all of it appears, you can see the side bet in Exodus and in one chapter, mainly, a little bit maybe in 13, but most of it appears from verse 20 to 51, then I think one letter in 13. Now think to yourself, what can be the chances? So what you have here, the table of Exodus, Aron Barak, which Supreme Court with the, comes in minimal in Exodus. Then you have the mixed multitude, today leaders against the Torah, which are called Erev Rav. Also, minimal is the old Torah, so already makes it more even. Then, if you look more in what appears in this table, so as you saw, Erev Rav, minimal, and you can see it here, Aron Barak, Exodus minimal, and next to Erev Rav, then the Asmolani, the leftists also, you can clearly see Aron Barak, Erev Rav against Torah and Judaism, and the leftists. Then you see best meeting, which is another important condition for scientific table. So it's the best meeting of Aron Barak and the leftists. And Aron Barak and Erev Rav mixed multitude. Unbelievable. So, as you see yourself, that you don't need scientists to tell you what is going on here. Even if you look into the table, you see in one chapter you have Aron Barak, minimalist, you have next is leftists, then you have Erev Rav, then Samael, this evil angel from Amalek against Judaism, and the leftists, and leftists the same thing against Shabbos, against Torah. So, unbelievable table, very significant. Basically, have all the conditions of scientific tables. And somebody told me that if you want statistic, which is very, very high, many more thousands. Yeah, definitely, if you see in such a small, in one chapter, all these related words, Aron Barak is a leftist, belong to the mixed multitude, and unfortunately, you see the Bakas is also in purple. And Samael, the leftists against Torah, against Judaism. And we see always when the Supreme Court were asked to judge something for religious Orthodox, always no bad, anything what you can say bad. So, very important table in Exodus, it appears, in one chapter, as you saw. And all these words were so related and so true. So let us really do tshuva and change the core to be according to, we should go according to the laws of the Torah, not to do laws which suit them, There are so many against the Supreme Court, Aron Barak, because he's doing, new laws what suits him, frightening. Exactly what the Erev Rav, the Erev mixed so much against the Torah, and the leftists are against Shabbos and so on. It's in Israel, the leftist party, Lapid, and Yvette Liban, the others, Mamash against Torah, against Judaism, against Orthodox, against the yeshiva boys. So, look into it properly. You can check it if you have the program. And then, here, by the way, you have done good meeting of Bagas, Supreme Court and Zerah. So, important and significant table, no doubt, and very, very, very much. And you could hear really today in Hebrew was this Bargudo so much against the Supreme Court, and many others realize that they are very much leftists against the Torah, against Judaism. So slowly, they will disappear.